It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Fans in a chorus at the American Airlines Arena. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Miami. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of doom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Pacers. Jason Tatum is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Allen. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Murray in at the point. Now Dragic following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Here's Siakam. Wade feeling it out a bit, and there's the pass to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer is right on target.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Murray against Dragic. Here's Murray up on top. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Dragic. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Wade. Outside Dragic. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Bogdanovich passes to Wade. Shoots over Brogdon, and nothing but hair on that one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. We know the hole we're in. We've had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And so here is Miami. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Siakam, good.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Murray kicks to Davis. Allen up top. Indiana moving the ball around. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. The Heat leading by 4. Dragic looking it over. The Pacers pull it in. They're excited about the win on Thursday.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the three ball the way they did.
And, Greg, they were shooting that thing with confidence, boy. Every time they got a clean look from deep, the trigger was pulled. Wow.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he sinks the second. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. He kicks it to Towns. Tipped away. And stolen by Murray. Now the Pacers moving it up. Brogdon leading the charge. It's good. Brogdon's got his first basket of the night.
How about Brogdon with the floating jumper? You know when he's pulling that one out, he's feeling really good.
Bounce pass, Dragic. Here's Towns. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
At the end of one. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
I think they played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
Dragic and Wade, the two playmakers in the guard spots. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Towns. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Here's Towns. There's Siakam. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And Towns throws it down.
There's the great length we're always talking about with Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, leaving no doubt about that.
Now here's Tatum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Murray. Fires from 14. The offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Allen.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Now here's Brogdon after the miss from Goran Dragic. And stolen by Bogdanovich. With a floater, and Dragic puts it in. Dragic has got 5 now.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Murray kicks to Tatum. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Brogdon against Wade. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Tatum for 3. But they recover it. And it's Davis missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Dragic against Murray. Gets a very good look and converts. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't think you can afford to give Murray any room to shoot his shot. I mean, he is a terrific scorer who continues to get better.
Dragic against Murray. Now Dragic, 5 points in the game. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Wade's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hope for the Heat. Although this series has gone about as poorly as possible for them, they're still hanging tough here tonight. No team likes to get swept, and maybe, just maybe, they can avoid that fate with a strong second half. Kenny, let's start with you. And that's going to do it for...
A shot of American Airlines Arena in the lights of Miami, Florida. Welcome back, everyone, to the action here. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Allen is out there with Davis. Then it's Tatum, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Tatum passes to Allen. Over Dragic. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Allen.
Yeah, I like how Tatum surveys the floor. Great at looking for his teammates, especially when they're open.
And Davis sends it back. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here for the lead. Unable to get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Wade left side. That's tipped. Passes it to Dragic. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And Goran Dragic gets the 3. Dragic has got 8 points. Pacers trail by 5. Brogdon kicks to Murray. Yep, it counts. He has 6.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Towns. Now Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Towns, no luck.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pacers trail by 3. Brogdon finds Allen.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Dragic the pass to Bogdanovich. Towns with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Tries from 10. Here's Siakam. And Davis sends it back. Bogdanovich against Tatum. Over Bogdanovich. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Murray. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Wade against Brogdon for 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, it's surprising that he flunked that one. I mean, especially since the defense was nowhere to be found.
Tatum against Bogdanovich. Tatum dishes to Allen. Brogdon kicks to Davis. Siakam passes to Dragic. The Pacers pull it in.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
And so Allen will bring it up for Indiana. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Davis. Another steal. Now here's Dragic. He's got 8. And the pass to Towns. They could use a bucket. Just 3 on the clock. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. Dragic and Wade, the 2 playmakers in the guard spots. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Siakam in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Brogdon. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. Feeds to Davis. Shot clock at 6. The fader. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Pass to Wade. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Fades away. And there's another one for the Heat.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Murray kicks to Tatum. Passes to Davis. 9 feet out. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Out to Wade. With the fadeaway. That one good for 2. Wade's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
And they double up Davis. In the corner, Tatum with it. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You can't take a break for a second defending Tatum. I mean, that's when he strikes and hurts you, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Bogdanovich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 6-point game. Pass to Davis. Outside for Murray. And there's the pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Now here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Now, here's Bogdanovich following the miss by Anthony Davis. Wade kicks to Dragic. Clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On offense, here are the Pacers. Trailing here by 8. Wide open look here for Murray. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
And here's Dragic. And Tatum over to help. Here's Bogdanovich. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the game. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, his value has really come into play at the defensive end. So disruptive as a lockdown defender, forcing all those turnovers. Player of the game almost always goes to someone for their offense, but his D has been the big factor here tonight.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Outside Dragic. And so it's Miami winning this one. Backs against the wall, Greg, but thank you, David. Great interview once again. That'll do it for this.